Yeah. Hey,
Hi.
today I am here with. This is one of my more interested that I've been interested in accounts and accounts. I should say. But I want to introduce Mr. Blue Jean, the rank 2 4-man hardcore Ironman, group hardcore Ironman. And what do we got going on here?
So, so group bandos on 4 counts at the same time. That's what it's looking like.
is that a
So yeah,
is that a pair of boots? Did you get boots this trip?
yeah, I already got boots.
I really hope
Nice
you get
boots
something
ordered.
while we're recording this video.
Yeah, that would be the dream,
The dream, man. So
dude. The
now
marbles.
I've been following your progress for a long time. Um, what total level are you at now on each account?
It's like so about 2100, about to scratch
Okay,
on
okay.
all four.
What?
And something interesting to know is that I treat like all four of these like they're all four like main accounts. So I'm not like this isn't just like oh some of them are alts and they're just like fishing or skilling. Like no, they're literally all pretty equal across the board.
Do you have quest capes?
Yeah. So about 280-ish quest points. I don't have cape, but I have basically every quest done except for like some of the big grandmasters. I have Dragon Slayer 2 on one account. I have Song of the Elves on one account. I have Secrets of the North on one account. So I pretty much will just like do that content on that account that has it completed. I'm not going to do all the Grandmasters on all four.
Is Desert Treasure 2 any sort of need for you?
Um, so that's it's like ultra end game, I guess you could call it. Like right now, I'm still working on God Wars and such.
Right.
So, but yeah.
How did Zammy go?
So yeah, I did some Zammy the other day. I also did some Arma. I got my 2 spears that I wanted. Well, I want multiple
Oh, you
spears. I
got
want
two
more than
spears already. By the way, I will be linking his YouTube
yeah,
channel, which has his progress videos of all these different trips. Anyway, you're saying so you got two spears? I wondered how that went.
yeah. I got I finally got them. I was going pretty dry. I actually went up to like 400 total KC before my first spear. Got 2 stabs of the dead, and got finally 2 spears on my last trip that I went.
Two of them, nice, and the Hydra Claw will be something to
Yeah,
go for.
yeah, for sure. Hydra,
So now
innovator.
I'm assuming you're trying to. How many sets of bandos are you going for? Are you trying to get them all geared up?
Um, I mean, I don't like need them all to be geared. So no, I definitely don't want like a full set of best in slot gear per account. Like
So you
I
got
can just
three hammers at
like
least.
yeah, so I got 3 hammers, tons of Slayer gear, right? It's like the Slayer gear is definitely all there. Like I did my works. 99 Slayer, max combats,
Nice.
just about 99 prayer on each account as well, which is pretty huge.
When did you start this project?
Like over a year ago. Bit of an episode.
Do you work or do you have free time or like what's your?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I work full time the entire time.
Okay, okay. Well, that's put a lot of time in when you're not working then, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah, I try to be, try to just be efficient and get a lot of shit done in the hours I do play. So,
What is your like? What's your biggest goal right now besides like bandos? Are there any other like skill goals that you have?
yeah, maxing, like basically going for max.
Well, what's the next skill? What's the next?
So, um, individual skills right now. Working on crafting and hunter because that's a higher level of birdhouse, which means birdhouses give more XP.
Yes.
You know the deal. So that is somewhat of a deal. Other than that, then the crafting to go with it. Crafting cape, con cape are nice. Not saying I like any
Concape's going to be
con
really
cape yet,
nice.
but so con cape is good, but you gotta remember I have 4 accounts, so I
Yeah.
can just like
Yeah. You could
always
tally one of them
tab.
one place and
Well, I just make tabs. Like I literally made 10,000 tabs in like a day or two, like a couple days, and didn't even think about it. It's just like a side alt. So like realistically, like what is a concave doing? It's like, you know,
this isn't to me. This
it's great.
this reminds me of old alt days I used to see. But this is actually you actually have 4 different accounts that actually have shit going on at the same time. Did you play alts or something on a main in the past?
Oh yeah, I've been a heavy alting, enjoyer, I guess.
An alt enjoyer, I like that.
Yeah, I would play several Iron Man at the same time. Even like I was in I think 3 group Iron,
You were in
and
3
I was
different
doing
group Ironmans.
yeah at the same time, and sort of feeling out like which people would kind of stick with it. Um,
I
although
guess
it
that didn't
fell
work
apart,
out.
obviously. Well, yeah. So one of them did last quite a while, but eventually even that one fell apart, and that's when I'm like, look, you can't really rely on anybody but yourself to play in a group.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're a stream team, now people will watch these stream teams, and that's like so
Ah,
like
that's a good word
down
for
to
that.
watch. Like you can't look at like a stream team and be like, oh, I want to be just like their group.
The
Like no
stream
one will
teams.
ever
That's a
have
very
the
good
ability.
way to look at that, to call that.
Yeah, because that's my competitor right now. Is the rank 1? That's the Alfie Zulu
They're rank 1,
Devious.
they're hardcore?
Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah,
you
they're
so I don't think I even asked. I think I might have mentioned it, but you're ranked 2, right behind the super group.
yeah. So that's like Alfie, Alkin, Zulu, Devious. They made a 4-man group, and they are still ahead of me, and they're actually ahead of me by quite a lot of hours. Like it's kind of crazy how many hours they have
How many
in the
lives do they
game.
have left?
So they're at 2, but like Zulu kind of got canceled. Um,
Yeah,
so
he
he's
got
never gonna play.
I
A
think I
lot of them, they're
remember
never
that
gonna play.
guy. I remember him back in as a main many years ago, but I don't really know much about him now. But no, that's pretty crazy. I will give credit that like they all stuck together on it for this long.
Yeah.
But like how many lives do you have left?
So I am chilling on 1. I did lose a few on some dangerous quests.
Down to 1
Like
life.
I've said, yeah. So I have Dragon Slayer 2 done. I have Song of the Elves done.
Should have all you
I
really
have
need, man. You should. I mean,
yeah. Yeah, that's a big bulk of it. So another good thing I have is I have Monkey Madness 2, Sins of the Father, and Beneath Cursed Sands done on all 4 of them. So I did do those on all 4.
nice,
Dragon Slayer 2 and Soat are just on 1.
nice.
So I do have Prif access. I do have Dragon Slayer 2
All the
access.
spells, all the most important, very important
Yep.
wrath runes. All like that's
Yep.
awesome.
Yep. Use Wrath. That's how I have 90 prayer. Abyssal Demons.
What was your dumbest
Dragon.
death? Curious.
So I did have one bad death. I was just like preoccupied with some IRL obligations,
Yeah,
so I had to get up and go work on something.
right.
And I was in a Slayer task, and I guess I just ran out of prayer, and literally I was just dead to rights, like hellhounds.
Oof.
So the problem is, I literally knew that I didn't have a ring of life on, and I always use a ring of life,
Yes.
and it kills me because I literally knew I had it off because I was wearing a B ring for like a different task
Right.
that I couldn't buy at.
Right.
And I told myself just tell to the bank and get it. But I like forgot to do it. Got up, went and did this and came back
I
and I
don't mean
saw
I
them.
don't mean to laugh, but
No, it was a bad day. I learned from my mistake to check it. You know,
How about the second?
don't take that extra. So, I lost one doing Beneath Cursed Sands, like I said, on um, one of the accounts. I was doing it on 4 accounts, so I had to do all those boss fights 4 times.
Yeah, yeah.
And eventually just like got a little bit complacent in one of the boss encounters.
Ugh,
Yeah,
this stuff
I mean
scares
it
me.
happens.
It all scares me,
And
man.
then, yeah, third one was Dragon Slayer 2, but I did just go right back in and smash it out. So
Good deal.
luckily I got the important stuff
What
for
bandos
right now.
KC are we at total here again? What did we say? Did you tell me that already?
No, I would have to add all my kill counts and stuff. So
You just started this
it's
today, right?
yeah, this is my first trip at Bandos. I did Arma last night, multiple trips, and I did Zammy over the weekend, and
How was Armadillo?
got a chain skirt, so that
Oh,
was
you
good.
did?
Yeah,
Sweet. Setting up for getting ready for Chambers in there.
yeah. So Arma is probably the most insane fight in a group. The amount of
Find
chip
that to be the
damage that
hardest.
I was taking, yeah, the amount of chip damage you take is just unreal. So
That might be one to very much tiptoe with then. I
yeah,
mean,
I mean, yeah, it's like this is chill. I can literally talk
yeah.
and just like
Sarah will
beat it.
be kind of annoying too. You're better off just soloing that in my like. I mean, you have to click, run, unless there's some meta. Then, right? Is there some sort of meta for that for a group in Sarah?
Sarah will just be kiting the boss. I don't know what the best way to go about it is, but again, I'm in a group and I can farm Zammy, so
Right.
I could get ZGS or potentially multiple ZGS.
To freeze her
And
up.
yeah, yep, start off each
Nice.
kill by just
Nice.
ZGS her, and then let my groups go to town. Like all my, I call them
you,
the boys.
the
I
boys that
literally
you are
call
in
them the boys.
charge of.
I'm like, bring the boys. All right, get the boys in. It's literally like a pile of accounts just come running on in and just murder the boss.
This
So
is
fun.
definitely to me this is the most impressive group that I've come across. Definitely something I've been very interested in hearing more about. Um, what sort of what's end game for you? Like, is that what's it all lead to? What is the goal to
So
have
yeah,
all you know
I will slowly max because I want to officially pass, the rank 1 right now, so that I'm just rank 1, and I don't think anyone will ever pass that if I were to max all of them. So that's one of the temporary goals. Um,
very
and then
very self-driven
as far as
game?
I'm concerned, like I'm in the end game. Like I've completed Slayer, so now it's just like killing bosses, getting shit, basically,
Enjoying the
yeah,
game.
yeah, like raiding. Like I will do raids, but I know what you're thinking. I'm not gonna be doing raids on all 4 at once. That's not possible.
Chambers or
Yeah, so
like
like
yeah.
solo. Yeah.
Will you do any Tob, or is that something sort of like how
So
far are you gonna take all this with one life left?
so yeah. Tob is actually not possible. So I have to do any raid with all of my accounts and only my accounts, whereas normal accounts can get like teams to carry them and such, or
Right.
other people to raid with. So the game literally, it doesn't let you break prestige, is called.
Ooh.
So I literally cannot raid with anybody outside of my group. So, and since you can't really do Tob solo on
Yeah,
hardcore
that's just not gonna be a
reliably,
thing.
yeah,
That's something I wasn't even aware of.
yeah. So Tob's literally off limits. Next is also something that I do not think is possible at the moment,
Right.
but
Right.
it is a lot more doable than POB because like he'll hit for like 15s constantly throughout the fight. You could just like click bruise around,
Yeah.
rag bolt. It's definitely out of the talk so far, but it is on the radar. I will say that.
What inspired this? Like, just did you watch the
Actually,
big group? Did you watch that team do it and think, oh, you know?
I had this idea. Yeah. So I had this idea um, a long time ago, and I ended up seeing somebody actually try it, and they only got like a few days in before realizing that it was too difficult.
As a
And
4?
but I had yeah, they had like a huge group. I think they made all 5, but I just looked at it as like, I do alts all the time,
Yeah.
so
So why not make it
the
one
way
big
I saw
alt?
it was like, yeah, like I was like, this looks like fun. This looks like something I actually want to do. So I started trying it out, and so like when the person that inspired me kind of quit on it, I was like, I was having too much fun. I was like a couple days in, I was just like, well, I'm not just gonna quit because they did. So I
Yeah.
continued, and yeah.
This is crazy to me to watch it. You know, I've known you a while from my stream, but I've never delved too deep into your progress until recently, and it's pretty impressive, man. I must say, very very impressive to
Yeah.
see it happening. I wanna see you get a drop while we're on my micro.
I hope, dude. Yep, I hope so.
That would be pretty cool.
It's pretty chill, yeah. Like I'm using Blood Furies here, so throughout Slayer I got like 9 or 10 blood shards. Fires are one of the best tasks for me to do, just because like it lets me just perma AFK one account. I call it like the back burner, right? Like you can just put an account
Yeah,
on the back
yeah.
burner.
Got 4 hamburgers. Now,
Yeah, that's like
what do you
the
do
new motivation.
alongside of this stuff? Like, how do you watch movies or Netflix, or like do you have a
Mostly
couple monitors?
streams. Yeah, I have a second monitor, streams, YouTube.
So you got 4 block on block. It's the way to go. Well, my
Yeah,
laptop my
that would.
laptop is shitty. I can't even play right now. It's lagging me so bad. This laptop, but this is gold. This is live action gold right here, brother.
Yeah, so one of the biggest decisions, and I think the best decision I made, was not doing a 5-man, because I've always alted RS, like I said,
Right, right.
and something I've learned is that you can fit 4 clients on one monitor on
Yes.
like the
The
smallest.
5th one
Yeah,
makes
you
it
just like
suck.
divide it up. Yeah, fifth would
I'd
be
rather have
dip into the
6.
monitor,
I'd rather have
and it's
6.
literally, yeah, it's so terrible.
Rather have 6 things going on than 5. But like, still, a 4-man. It's just something different, man. I really hope to see you climb to that rank 1, man. I didn't realize that was the team you're right there with. pretty
Yeah,
pretty
definitely
exciting.
are.
They're all seasoned players too, you know. It just shows volume. Like, you're doing it on your own.
Yep. Yeah, by myself, and which actually is kind of a benefit, right? Like I don't have to worry about people quitting on me, right?
Yeah,
Which you would
you're your biggest help and hurt.
reliable,
You're the
reliable.
one in charge of it helping or hurting, happening or not happening.
Yep, yep, and yeah, so that was a big mistake to make 5. I've been kind of like peeking on Alfie. He made his own 5-man, and I'm like, bro, that's a mistake. I obviously
Oh, you
don't
could
know what
die
you're gonna
5
be,
more
but
times. It,
The problem, see, literally, like nobody respects it in when I go in the chat. Like they really don't even understand. But yeah, I'm not like looking for that kind of like attention and shit. But like, yeah.
well, that's what things like this are there for, is to shine some light on people who are out there grinding and actually doing something worth showing people. That's what my grindcast are all about. It's a look into the eyes of, you know, the beyond, the people who do a little bit crazier stuff, such as
Oh
it
yeah.
has to be all self-driven though. Your goal, no one else is gonna play one of them. No one else can play them. You have to have 4 times the motivation.
Yeah, so it's like this is why no one can really even reach these ranks that I'm at, is because like their team will either quit or die, and no one is that good and reliable. Like it's a game within a game. You got to be consistent.
You could solidify rank 1. Could you see yourself continuing? Make it that would make you wanna keep.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm basically rank 1. You have to realize.
I hope to have you on here again when you are rank 1. That would be cool.
Yeah, it's like it's free for the taking because they basically haven't, like, no one around it even gains XP. Like,
Jeez, those kills are fast. Jeez.
yeah, the hammer's popping off.
Yeah, man. This is being watched via screen share through Discord. That's what I have up on the OBS currently for the recording itself.
Nice.
You have all the game sounds on, or just one of them playing the music?
I just have the one playing music because, like, I'm pretty sure they would like overlap and be like, you know,
That'd be
chaotic.
fun.
So
No, I just thought it was cool. I didn't
yeah,
know. Do you sit there often? You just listen to the in-game?
no, I actually am just playing the in game, so I have a little bit of tunes for the recording and videos I make.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I was like, I
I'm always
wasn't judging or anything, but I was like,
no,
huh, yeah, that's very
no,
nostalgic of you to fucking playing the
play
music.
like, yeah, I'm playing like metal and like other rock and shit.
What type of tunes? Type of type of bands?
Um, it's mostly like kind of like hybrid, like screamo, like good rock, like metal type stuff. Like it's called like gent.
Gents.
DJENT.
DJ. Sounds like something
Low.
I'd probably like too, to be honest.
Yeah, it's very catchy music. Like Spirit Box is one of the best. Like they're just one of the best bands I've ever found.
Called
They're
Spearbox.
Spirit Box.
Spirit
So definitely,
Box.
yeah, Spirit Box. Definitely give them a check out.
I will.
Yeah, they're literally, they don't make any bad music to me, which, yeah, you could say that about a lot of bands, but definitely like just extremely unique. They have some of the most insane catchy choruses and things like that, like little riffs, like the guitar in there too. Like I'm a drummer
Oh, you play the
IRL,
drums?
and yeah, so I get real involved into like some like good drumming.
Nice.
Um, but I also appreciate like vocals and guitar and basically literally like every aspect of it. If you want a bit more of like a, see, another good example is Periphery. They're also an incredible band. So
Referee.
see, a lot of people like don't, I don't know, they're just turned away by this type of music because of like the partial screaming. And yeah, I get it, but
Yeah, kind of
it's
a taste
it,
thing at that point. It's kind of like,
yeah,
yeah, the screaming. I like it. I give anything a shot. But to be honest, I've been, me with you've been to my streams a time or two. I like my electronic.
Yeah.
I just kind of enjoy hearing that while I grind.
No, see, that's like just what I find as like probably my most favorite
Right.
genre. Like,
Okay.
it doesn't mean I only listen to it. Literally, I've been listening to nothing but rap for the past like I don't even know how many
I
days, like
love
couple
rap.
weeks even. Yeah, like ASAP. Like I've just been
Some old school.
just yeah, yep.
I'm always catching myself with listening to older music, older recordings, such. Nostalgia. What would you say is a word of advice to anybody who wants to make a group with their friends or alone?
With friends, it's tough. I literally have had groups of gamers that I know are like really good gamers, and they have very far progressed Iron Men, and they've quit on me. I've had people that were kind of flaky, and I didn't really know them, but that they ended up being the best group I had. Really, it's just it is kind of hit or miss. So the best advice I could say is just try to find people that you're like good friends with,
Right.
and try to motivate them because eventually people will lose interest, but you gotta all agree like, look, hey, we can always like pick the accounts back up. I've actually had a group member stop playing and then start playing again 3 times. So like we started and then we quit, and then we started, then we quit, and we started up again.
Nice.
So like you can always get back into it.
Well, I think we will leave you there to your Bandos run here. I'm really glad you were able to give me some time to talk to you on here. I've been wanting to check out your progress and see what pick your mind and whatnot. So really glad you were able to give me the time to do that.
Yeah, unfortunately, no loot.
No loot. I'm waiting. I'm kind of sitting
Recorded.
here hoping for some loot. Let's watch this last
Give me
kill.
this kill, man. Give me this kill.
Let's
You
watch
never
this
know.
last kill here just for luck. See what happens. Assets.
That would be the dream.
Guys, I'm going to have all of his YouTube links beneath in the description of this video. If you want to follow his journey, I'm sure you'll be able to see the Bandos drops as they come, because I'm sure he'll make another video about this. But I ended off here on a good note. And is there anything else you want to say?
Yeah, just good luck to anyone out there who like finds interest in this type of gameplay. It's doable. I would recommend like a smaller group size if you really want to try it. Maybe just like make your own little two-man group. That would be kind of cool. But other than that, like it is a lot of work. So definitely don't go into it lightly. Or just enjoy watching the content. I know there's some streamers that also are trying it out at the moment, so
Be all in. We'll leave it at that. You heard the man. All in. Grind. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the video here. And thank you for being a part of the episode, man.
yeah, no problem. Thanks for talking.